All right, and hello everybody, I'm TheSweetBro27 and welcome to another Dokkan Battle video. Today we are going to be testing out the side banner unit King Vegeta up against the Fusion ZAMASU Red Zone. I just figured I would take this unit, throw him into the deep end. I did get a pull of him on my summoning video, and then I actually did get a duplicate. I did one multi off screen, and I did get a dupe of King Vegeta. So this is a 69% showcase. I have 6 attempts in this event today. I will probably do like maybe 3, or depending on how things go, this may be a longer video, I have no idea. His 200%, he has Vegeta, Frieza, who isn't out on Global yet. Then he has, he has Bardock, Raditz, and Captain Ginyu. So he has really weird 200%. But let's just go ahead and dive in and kind of see what he's going to be able to do. So he is in slot 7. So, we will, if I die, whatever, we'll just restart the run, or I will meet back up with you guys once I actually have him on a main rotation. All right, guys, so we now have him on the main rotation. So let's go ahead and look at what King Vegeta does. So on his 12 key, he does get a 50% attack and defense 2 stack, which is good just for one turn, but that is good. Then for his passive, he gets 3 key and 180 to stats. He gets an additional 90% attack and defense when attacking. He changes physical key spheres to AGL key spheres. He has 18% damage reduction with 3 or more key spheres obtained, and he gets an additional 18% if those 3 key spheres were AGL. Pure Saiyan and Vegeta family category allies get 30% attack and defense and 18% chance to crit. Then he gets an additional 90% attack and defense, and all allies get an extra 3 key and 30% attack and defense when he performs a super attack if there is a Vegeta in the attacking turn. Now, that is actually why I am running these guys as well as these guys, because I believe that should actually activate that part of his passive. So, I understand this may be a little bit foolish, but we're going to put him into slot 1. Actually, no, these guys have to go into slot 1. They are not good enough not to go in slot 1. His start of turn defense at 69%. Again, he's only at 148, which is not very good. But he's going to get all of these orbs, so he's going to have just a massive amount of damage reduction. Well, not a massive amount, but he's going to get his damage reduction, and unfortunately, the orbs were not in our favor. However, the AoE is going to actually be in slot 2, and the support will proc once he does attack. Again, he's giving Pure Saiyan 60% buffs, pretty much, if I'm assuming, what I'm assuming is correct, and that this character, this Vegeta and Goku unit will actually proc that part of his passive. Giving that extra 30% attack and defense and 3 key support is super crucial. And giving an 18% chance to crit, that's a fun little thing that you can do for a support unit. All right, I really need you guys to dodge, that way we can actually see Vegeta do something perfect. All right, so he is launching a 4.3 million super attack. That's really not too impressive by any means. We did get a crit, though. I did give him a little bit of crit in the hidden potential system. And after super attacking, he is double-digit tanking. So on the next turn, if we survive, we'll put him into slot 1, and we can actually see what he can do maybe before he gets to a super attack. But I feel like that's actually not terrible, being able to double-digit tank this ZAMASU. Especially since he is, like I said, he's not necessarily the best. He has a very wonky kit because he's very reliant on getting AGL orbs. He does orb change, however, so I guess that does kind of help just a little bit. Yeah, we're not doing too hot. Our rotations are not doing us the best. We can do this. And I'm wanting to float the God Gokus. I'm wanting to float them, that way I just get double orb changing on every single turn. I know putting him in slot 1 is a little bit risky, but I had to do it just in case there was a super. which of course there wasn't. But, I mean, I could have put God Goku into there, but at least now 23rd World Tournament Goku is built up. He's still very good, obviously. It's going to be a little bit sad seeing this guy start to fall off once we get the 9th anniversary power group going into, you know, everything that's going to be happening on Global in just a few months' time. Like, I mean, guard is good and everything, but, like, guard with a million defense, you're not double-digit tanking these big boss super attacks anymore, especially, like, Gogeta Blue, who is, like, a 3 million super attack. After these guys do a bunch of additionals, they should be able to eat a super. God Goku in the back there, he cannot. He would have to dodge whatever it is. I don't even think that God Goku only got 1 stack on turn 1, and he's not guarding, even though he technically has guard because he's type advantage. Having the double guard, even still, he would take like 100k. I mean, you saw right there, he took 95,000 on that AoE. So you know he would absolutely get murdered by a super attack. So I'm hoping if he's going to a super attack, it'll be in this slot because these guys have the 50% damage reduction. Of course, it wasn't. So God Goku, I'm going to just have to rely on your dodging. Or maybe he just won't super on this turn, but I'm pretty sure my HP is so low, I don't even think I can tank normals at this point. Oh, no, I do. I do double-digit tank. All right, perfect. Okay. So we now have a little bit of extra support for our boy here because we have this little fella right here. So I would like to put him into slot 1, but this is just a situation where that's not very feasible, and we actually have a problem. We have too many rainbow orbs. So wait, if I do this, I can get 3 orbs, and then can I get 7 with you? I really hope so. We'll go ahead and launch this just in case, doing a little bit of extra chip damage. We might actually kill this turn, assuming everyone gets to live. Now, he's actually going to eat the AoE before he gets to super. So right there is his support being activated. And we can get 7 with Pat the Power Kid Goku. So let's just kind of see. All right, I'm going to be really sad if these guys don't dodge because they're going to die. Okay, perfect. We can actually get to see his level of tanking. Oh, my God. Oh! Oh, that's my dodge build right there, boys. That's chalk 1 up for the dodge. If we kill right here, which we may be able to, because if we do, that means we can just revive on this next turn. Oh, dude, we are actually cooking. King Vegeta is a top tier unit. Did you see that, guys? I mean, we would have been dead. There's no way we would have lived that 0 damage. All right. Ooh, this is scary. Okay. Oh, no, we're actually going to live this turn. We're going to live this turn for sure. Now, if he crits, he's going to actually do some damage here. If he doesn't, I don't think his attack stack is going to be high enough. Yeah, that's to be expected. And no, we actually are going to live. We're going to, I guess we'll just pop the GT Spirit Bomb on the next turn as well, because that means 23rd World Tournament Goku, he's going to be in his God mode. And yeah, we're going into, okay, dude, this is actually like such a good little run right here. Okay, so we are going to yet again float off you. We can pop this. And then we can just collect random orbs. It doesn't really even matter. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to save those AGL key spheres. Now, I think I actually just shot myself in the foot by doing the GT Spirit Bomb because we're not going to be able to transform into Vegeta on this upcoming turn. That actually may be a problem because what is his condition? It's 50% or less on turn 5. Or it is when you're facing a Future Saga enemy on turn 7. So he's no longer going to have his guard in slot 1. So it may be a little bit riskier to do what I want to do. This may actually be a dead run, unfortunately. It depends on what we're able to do with Vegeta. Again, I'm not entirely familiar with this kid. I really haven't been running him in too many of these events. But let's see. Yeah, we are not able to transform with him. So what is his ability in all these other slots? Because I don't want him to fraud me since I want to get the maximum potential out of King Vegeta. So let's see, 50% Realm of Gods. And chance of evading as the first attacker, 50% defense, and launch an additional super attack as the second or third attacker. Yeah, so he kind of does have to go into slot 1. But this is the King Vegeta showcase video. So again, he's at 148,000 defense. This is now going to activate his defense right there. And then we're just going to kind of hope and pray with these guys. They do have some dodge built in already. And then God Goku, I mean, if God Goku gets tagged, it's kind of game over. But yeah, right there. 36% damage reduction before super attacking. That was, what, 310,000 damage? Now, I know I could have put him in a slot 2, but that is kind of what his tanking ability is at. So, he's not a very good slot 1 option, but does that really matter? Because DFE Vegeta, he is a slot 1 option. So, as long as this King Vegeta is capable in slot 2, which we saw there, he actually is relatively decent in slot 2, then maybe it's not as big of a problem as I would have thought. So let's go with that mentality. We'll just keep him in slot 2 for the duration of this entire run. I may fast forward this footage just until we get back to where we were. So I will catch up with you guys in just a second. Okay, I do want to chime in. I know I wasn't talking during that run, but we saw without that extra 90% attack and defense, because we did not have a Vegeta on that turn, he was only launching a 2.3 million super attack, and he ate that super attack post-super for 3 million. So we could do one more run. I'm just going to do this one full whatever, and then we'll just kind of talk about what I'm thinking with the character. We have him in slot 2. We never got him on slot 1, which is a little bit of a shame. So do I think that King Vegeta is bad? I wouldn't say that I think he's bad, but I could definitely see that his kit is a little bit wonky. We haven't encountered it in this video specifically, but what do you do under the circumstance that you need to get your orbs and you're not able to? We've actually been very fortunate throughout this entire time. We've been able to get all the orbs that we need to get him. Please dodge. Nope, we're dead. Dead right out of the gate. You hate to see it. Oh, wait, I don't have another Future Saga category ally on my team. Oops. But yeah, we're just gonna go. Whoops. We're gonna go ahead and call it there. King Vegeta, is he bad? Not necessarily. I mean, we saw that he was able to tank under certain circumstances. He's going to obviously want to stay on a Vegeta family team, or specifically a Pure Sans. That way he can have his extra 90% and his extra buff. He's not going to be very good against this AoE meta that we're in, but looking forward with like what JP has, he can maybe cook some in some of those other events, but I don't think his defense is going to be high enough. I mean, maybe once you get him at rainbow status, it looks like his defense could maybe get like upwards to 250k at the start of turn, 36% damage reduction, and then getting an extra 50% on super attack effect, 90% when attacking, 90% when there's a Vegeta on the turn. He can get to actually some relatively decent tanking, I would assume, but right now for global, this isn't like necessarily the greatest character in the universe. But that will be all for this time, guys. I've been TheSweetBro27. I'm a variety Twitch streamer and an up-and-coming YouTuber trying to make it big in the world. I have a Twitter, a Twitch, a TikTok, and a YouTube, the links of which can all be found in the description of this video. And while you're down there, don't forget to like, subscribe, share me around, and leave me a comment. What do you think about King Vegeta? Did you get him during your summons? Do you think he's a good side-banner unit? Or do you think he's just kind of alright? I don't think he's bad. He's definitely alright. He does give a lot of support as well. That we did see him actually like make him matter during that first run. But yeah, that will be all for now. So as always, I've been TheSweetBro27, and I am signing off.